today's vegetarianism, the noble way of living will be presented in Khmer and English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese or Vietnamese, Chinese, English, French, German, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Khmer, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Portuguese, Russian, Spanish, and Thai.
We called this Peace Cafe. One is because peace is really what we're about. And to me, peace is the foundation. Everything can build on that. But if we can't get a clear mind, which is my definition of peace, is to have a clear mind, then it's very hard to do anything else. So it goes along with the meditation. It goes along with the atmosphere here because it's really peaceful with all these trees and birds. And also it's very simple for Khmer people.
សួស្តីទស្សនិកជនជាទីមេត្រីសូមស្វាគមន៍លោកអ្នកដែលបានមកជាមួយហាងម្ហូបបួសច្រកនៃការរស់នៅដែលមានអត្ថន័យស្ថានីយ៍ទូរទស្សន៍ Wu Thương Sự ថ្ងៃនេះនិងថ្ងៃពុធយើងខ្ញុំសូមអញ្ជើញលោកអ្នករក្សាទុកនៅសៀមរាបកម្ពុជាមកកាន់ភោជនីយដ្ឋានម្ហូបបួសភោជនីយដ្ឋានសន្តិភាពភោជនីយដ្ឋានពិសេសនេះបានបើកនៅឆ្នាំ2009ដោយមូរៀនជាជនជាតិអូស្ត្រាលីធ្វើជាគ្រូបង្រៀនសមាធិ Brahma Kumari Raja Yoga ហើយប្តីរបស់អ្នកស្រីគឺ Tom Chen មកពីប្រទេសម៉ាឡេស៊ីសមាគមពិភពលោកមួយសម្បូរដោយវប្បធម៌ល្អប្រពៃហើយក៏ជាគំនិតល្អវិសេសមួយដែលភោជនីយដ្ឋានសន្តិភាពបំផុសទឹកចិត្ត
So this Peace Cafe, we just took over an already set up community cafe because we didn't want to lose this whole thing of having a community here in Siem Reap. When we took over the cafe, it wasn't completely vegetarian. It was, half vegetarian with fish and eggs and, so we just thought, well, we'd like to try a vegetarian cafe, but people advised us against it. They said, as a business, it won't work. You should be very careful because you can't really get an income from this.
ទោះជាការផ្ដល់គំនិតក៏ដោយ Maureen និង Tom បានចាប់ផ្ដើមដោយភោជនីយដ្ឋានម្ហូបបួសរបស់ពួកគេពីពេលនោះគេបានទទួលជោគជ័យយ៉ាងណាក៏ដោយភោជនីយដ្ឋានសន្តិភាពត្រូវបានបង្កើតឡើងដោយជាក្រុមហ៊ុនសង្គមមួយសំខាន់លើការស្វែងរកការលើកកម្ពស់និងការយល់ដឹងរបស់មនុស្សនិងការចិញ្ចឹមរាងកាយស្មារតីរបស់ពួកគេជំនួសឲ្យការរកប្រាក់តែមួយមុខ
I've been vegetarian for 35 years. I first became vegetarian because of my study and practice of Buddhism. And of course, to me, the essence of the teachings is loving kindness and compassion. And I thought, how can I practice loving kindness if I'm involved in not just the normal killing of animals, but the very cruel way that animals are treated these days in this mass production. So I became vegetarian, I think first because of that. And of course at the same time I was reading a lot about the health benefits, so that was a great influence.
Because I love food and I love animals, so I would like people know about how important of vegetarian food, I think it's destiny that bring me to meet the Tom and Maureen because they are vegetarian almost their whole life, so I am the new one. So they just introduce me, like food and cooking, and so I'm interested in that. So we share everything, share an idea, share the dish.
ភោជនីយដ្ឋានសន្តិភាពមានម្ហូបបួសច្រើនប្រភេទខុសប្លែកគ្នាសម្រាប់ភ្ញៀវទេសចរនិងភ្ញៀវក្នុងស្រុក
The menu is quite varied. We have traditional Khmer dishes. We have other Asian dishes, such as some from Thailand, some from Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia. And we also have spaghetti and pasta and I think one of the things that's very popular here is the salads. There's about 15 salads on the menu. There's a girl that goes to the market every day, and she brings back all the fruit and vegetables. And there's such a wide variety here. There's probably, I think, 4 different types of eggplant, for example. And then we get the fresh bean sprouts. But we want to grow them ourselves. We're in the process of that. And the palm sugar is fresh from the trees. We don't use any white sugar here. We only use the palm sugar. So, you know, all the fruit and vegetables, we're trying to get as local and as natural as we can.
នៅមានហាងពាណិជ្ជកម្មស្មោះត្រង់នៅភោជនីយដ្ឋានសន្តិភាពរួមសហការជាមួយអង្គការច្រើនក្នុងការរកចំណូលសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលរកស៊ីដើម្បីពង្រីកការលក់ដូរនិងភាពយូរអង្វែង
So we're working with some very good people who are doing this fair trade and directly with some of the people who are producing some of the things you'll see in the shop. And so this is a very good thing, you know, that we're able to support these social enterprises. I like the idea of giving people opportunities to work and to create and to earn their own income. ចូលមកកាន់ភោជនីយដ្ឋានសន្តិភាពនៅល្ងាចថ្ងៃប្រហ័សដើម្បីស្ដាប់ចម្រៀងចាប៉ីជាប្រពៃណីកម្ពុជានិងពេលបាយបួសល្ងាចក្រោមបរិយាកាសត្រជាក់ស្រឡះនិងក្រោមពន្លឺដួងតារា ភោជនីយដ្ឋានសន្តិភាពក៏ធ្វើវិភាគទានក្នុងកម្មវិធីសហគមន៍ជាច្រើនរួមមានការតាំងសមាធិ Yoga ការហាត់ប្រាណដើម្បីរក្សាសម្ផស្សការជជែកគ្នាជាមួយអ្នកបួសការបញ្ចាំងខ្សែភាពយន្តអប់រំល្អៗនិងថ្នាក់រៀនចម្អិនម្ហូបបួសមានឃ្លាមួយនិយាយថាពេលយើងផ្លាស់ប្ដូរពិភពលោកនឹងផ្លាស់ប្ដូរយើងខ្ញុំខំរស់ដោយមានការទទួលខុសត្រូវដោយការឆ្លើយតបនឹងពិភពលោកតាមច្រើនរបៀបដែលអាចធ្វើបានការបណ្ដុះបណ្ដាលបរិស្ថានភូមិសាស្ត្របានផ្ដល់ឲ្យប្រជាជនកម្ពុជាក៏ដូចជាសិក្ខាសាលាអំពីទំនៀមទម្លាប់វប្បធម៌យូរអង្វែងរៀនអំពីទំនៀមទម្លាប់របស់ប្រជាជនកម្ពុជាអំពីការធ្វើសណ្ដែកបណ្ដុះនិងបាយទំពាំងហើយភ្ញាក់ផ្អើលចំពោះមុខឱសថនិងផ្លែឈើក្នុងស្រុកទាំងឡាយដែលឈ្ងុយឆ្ងាញ់ក្នុងចំការរបស់យើងខ្ញុំ They're enjoying it because what we do when we do the trainings, we organize a vegetarian lunch and you know the economy here is very low, so we cook affordable meals for them so we can include it in the training and they all enjoy it. They all say it's delicious, so that's a good start. That's a very good start.
ឥឡូវនេះសូមចូលរួមថ្នាក់ដាំស្លដើម្បីរៀនធ្វើម្ហូបបួសប្រពៃណីកម្ពុជា3មុខពីនាយកនិងជាប្រធានចុងភៅសុងជីម
Welcome to Siem to Cambodia. In Siem Reap we are at Peace Café. Today we have two students and her name is Jolie and she's Lily. So we are going to show vegetarian food in our restaurant. We are going to show 3 dishes. Well, the first one is fresh spring roll vegetable, and the second dish is vegetarian amok, and third dish we will show papaya salad. So we are going to show the first dish is a fresh spring roll vegetable, and we have ingredients like spring roll wrapper and carrot and basil and lettuce. And we start the first step. We just put the spring roll wrapper in the water, chopping board.
Sorry?
Yeah. So we have to roll on the chopping board. Yes. So the first start we have to put carrot first. We just do like this. Or you can help me to scrape it.
Yeah.
Yep. Put in here.
Okay.
And then we cut the cucumber into like this. We cut the cucumber into like this, and then we put like this, and we put basil. We put basil. We have to put whatever that we like 5 pieces normally. So we just put 5 pieces, and we take the letter to cover, and then wrap. Yeah.
Is it the same paper when
Yeah.
you make fried spring rolls?
Yeah, it's the same paper. Yes.
Wow, that's good.
That's it. Yeah, like this. Okay. So, and the other one. So normally in our restaurant we put 4 spring roll in the dish. So we just make for 1 people first. So we have to make 4. So we put carrot and cucumber and basil. Here's the fresh spring roll. Now we already finished with them. So we serve it again like that, and we will start to cook the sauce. Yes. So the first step. So we switch on the light like this, and we put. Here is the palm sugar. Normally, in our restaurant, we serve with the palm sugar. It's very healthy. Yes, we can also make the sauce with the sugar, but this one very traditional. So we put for 1 people, 1 teaspoon of palm sugar. Yes. So we have to stir the palm sugar until it becomes a bit brown. Yes, yes, and then we put the water. So 4 teaspoons of water. No, not teaspoon, a tablespoon. Yeah. And here the salt. We have to put like this of salt. Yes. Normally they use with the MSG, but in our restaurant we don't use MSG, so we put the mushroom powder instead. Yeah, mushroom powder instead of MSG. Yes. And we have to switch off the light. So we have a small bowl. Now we already cook with the sauce, but we have to put in the small bowl like this. And we have to let it until it cool down, and then we put the lime juice. This is the lime juice, yes. So we have to put 1 teaspoon of lime juice inside, and we stir. So we have to test. Now enough, so you can test. Hold it like this. You can use this spoon, no problem, yes. So you can get another spoon. Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Okay, so you can test. You know the taste, you can do yourself
Yeah,
next
it's good.
time. Yes.
It really tastes a bit like honey.
Yes. That's good.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we just put the toast peanut. We toast peanut, and then we just pound it, become like this. So we put 1 teaspoon of peanut. Okay, so it's the sauce of fresh spring roll. So now that's it. Okay, fresh spring roll of Peace Cafe.
សូមអញ្ជើញលោកអ្នករងចាំទស្សនានៅថ្ងៃពុធទី28ខែធ្នូភាគ2អំពីភោជនីយដ្ឋានសន្តិភាពនៅកម្ពុជាដើម្បីរៀនចំអិនបន្ថែមនៅម្ហូបបួស2មុខរបស់កម្ពុជាជាប្រពៃណីល្អប្រសើរហើយឈ្ងុយឆ្ងាញ់ជាមួយប្រធានចុងភៅសុងជីមដើម្បីដឹងឲ្យពុស្ដាថែមទៀតអំពីភោជនីយដ្ឋានសន្តិភាពនៅសៀមរាបកម្ពុជាសូមទំនាក់ទំនងwww.peacecafeangkor.org Email peacecafeangkor@gmail.com ឬទូរស័ព្ទលេខ+855 063 96 52លេខ10ឬក៏ទំនាក់ទំនងលេខមួយខ្សែទៀត+855 092 17 71 27លោកអ្នកជាទីមេត្រីសូមអរគុណលោកអ្នកចូលរួមទស្សនាកម្មវិធីថ្ងៃនេះជាបន្តទៅទៀតនេះគឺរវាងគ្រូនិងសិស្សស្ថានីយ៍ទូរទស្សន៍វូធឿងស៊ឺសង្ឃឹមថាការរស់នៅរបស់លោកអ្នកបានស្រស់ថ្លាហើយសុខសាន្តដោយសារសេចក្តីស្រឡាញ់គ្មានព្រំដែនរបស់សត្វលោកទាំងឡាយ
Friendly viewers, thank you for your company on today's program. Up next is Between Master and Disciples on Supreme Master Television. May your life be brightened and blessed by unconditional love.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/veg.